Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Solo here, and today is Thursday, March 16, and as you can see, I'm on my almost max level offense and defense account. I have 10 Grenadiers and Medics loaded, and that is what I used to take on Gearheart War Factory today. Gearheart Factory wasn't that hard. It was actually perfect for 10 Grenadiers and Medics, or Grenadiers and Medic for that matter. And I just wanted to have fun, so I did it in 4 attacks, really easy, no rush. Ended up losing just 2 medics out, or 2 grenadiers at the beginning, but it was just a silly mistake on my part. So let me show you how I did, and yeah, let's go for it. So like I said, 4 attacks. The first attack was a combination of dropping troops and doing GBE, then more dropping troops and destroying, more dropping troops and destroying, and just in general having fun. So those are the level here. I will show you the level and the statue boost of each of. I was not boosted, so the statue level of my troops. So plus 55 in damage, plus 49 in health, plus 108 on GBE and percent of NGBE, and then level 12 grenadiers, level 17 tanks, and level 13 medics. So in general, my overall strategy is to destroy these 2 things with GBE, and that stack shot blaster with GBE, make my way to the upper corner, destroy all this stuff that it's here, and then go for the core. So these guys had, I want to say they had about 62,000. I want to say they had about 62,000. No, actually 57,300. Each of those guys have 57,300 HP points of health, or HP points. And they needed essentially 3 barrages and 4 artillery to destroy. This part is not necessary. I just did it to collect a little bit more GBE and make this first attack more effective. If you notice, there isn't anything that can hit you. The only thing that you have to be a little bit afraid is the hot pots. Remember, they have the range of machine guns, and if you don't have anything else to fire, the grenadiers will walk through them and then they will get burned. So I managed to destroy the first boom cannon or doom cannon, and really soon that rocket launcher is going to start firing, and that is when I'm going to lose the 2 medics. I'm going to do a 2x because there's no really a point of looking at this any slower. So here we go. Because my medics were actually healing the grenadiers, they did not focus on the lowest health one, and yeah, ended up losing 2 of them, even though I tried to shield them. So still more GBE, and I was able to then put this shock blaster at 5,500 HP points, which made it really easy to destroy it on the second attack. So again, this attack right here had no real purpose. If you don't have enough GBE, you can always come here in this corner and farm. In reality, if you do it correctly, you can avoid the hot pots, and still, you see, the hot pot is the range is right there. And once I destroyed that, I just decided, it's time to retreat, and it was a good call because that hot pot was going to be coming online any moment now. So that was the first attack. Like I said, a pretty laid back attack. I know it could have been done more effectively in 1 or 2 attacks, but I'm just about having fun. So on the second attack, like I said, this guy had only 5,000, but I decided to focus all my GBE here on the top. So again, it only needed 3 barrages and I think 3 artillery to get it destroyed. And then from here, we just land. I landed. Had my guys fire as much as they could. Started noticing that rocket launcher was just getting a little bit cheeky and doing a little bit more damage than I intended. So I decided, well, screw that, I'm going to the top. Now here, don't flirt too close to those containers. I almost lost a couple troops right there because the splash of the troops actually made it so that they were hitting themselves. They were causing friendly fire. Now from here, it doesn't matter of wrecking through here. The only thing that you have to be afraid of is the combined effect of the rocket launcher and the sniper towers on your tanks. So if they're hitting the tanks, it's not a problem. Now if they're hitting the Grenadier, that's when it becomes a little bit problematic. Now you see here the combined effect of the mortar, machine gun, and rocket launcher are putting a dent on that tank. So a tiny smoke on the front to keep that out of the fire was all that was needed. So almost done. So we got essentially all the defenses that can hit us from afar. Now the idea is to park in front of these machine guns and just do damage. Hopefully destroy that shock blaster, which we managed to do. Now we have to be careful. That's the range of the cannon, and you see that tank is in it. So I was pretty smart, or just remember about those ranges, and decided, well, I'm gonna park here and just cause general havoc. With 23 seconds to spare, there isn't a lot that I can do at this moment, so just try to do as much damage as I can, and then call it good. So that was my second attack, pretty effective. On the third attack, I thought I was going to be able to finish actually in 3 attacks, but it ended up not being the case. However, I knew that there was anything really that was going to hurt me, and even if I couldn't finish on the third one, I knew I had a fourth and even a fifth attack. So I decided I'm going to clear this entire bottom area. And that's what I did. Landed in, targeted the shock blaster, focus on the rocket launcher, and then just go from here. Hadn't I wasted that much time here with the containers, I probably will be able to finish. But again, it's not about being efficient in terms of attack. It was being just efficient in terms of being able to keep my units alive and do more attacks afterwards. Now, I wasn't sure about the duration of the sniper towers. I didn't know how far they were able to fire. So that's why I didn't bring them closer. On hindsight, which is always 2020, I knew that I could have now get them closer, but or maybe use, instead of dropping those critter containers, use barrage and artillery. But at that point, I remember I had used a lot of them to kill that shock blaster, so it was really expensive. And final attack, everything was already clear, so nothing to say here. Just went for the core and destroyed it. So if you have tank grenadiers and medics, it's a great option today to use them. Just remember, take into consideration the health of your unit, take into consideration how much your medics can heal, and then take into consideration the damage output of both the rocket launchers, shock blasters, and everything else that you plan to engage. So I hope this video was helpful, guys, and I hope that you have a very nice day. Please remember to subscribe, like the video. It helps a lot. And in any case, Sol is checking out.